G'day everyone, I'm JAZZA, and today I'm going to be using artificial intelligence to vandalize Hollywood blockbusters. You see, there's this program called EbSynth, which I've dabbled with once in a previous video, I'll link to that lower in the description, where I tweaked the Cats trailer to be a little more animated. It didn't fix it. And in that video, I actually uploaded a bunch of frames of yours truly for you guys to play around with the program. So I think it's only fair to show Hollywood that I'm willing to take the brunt of it as well and see what people have done to me. I like this one. That's me as the B movie guy. I don't know the name, but wow, just wow. Oh my God, that's horrifying. They can be so weird and so wonderful, but also mostly weird. So anyways, obviously you didn't click on this video to see this, you wanted to see me do this to other people. So we're gonna be doing that. And I'm actually gonna be doing this on, as you can tell, the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo. So this is it, the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo. Check that out. Now they are calling this the laptop of tomorrow. Honestly, I agree with them. And so does Linus Tech Tips, who did a review of it and said,
this is the direction the industry is going.
The real reason I say that is because of the extra screen. It has one big 4K screen and another mini half-height 4K width screen. Both screens are touchscreen and work with active styluses with pressure sensitivity, but by far my favorite feature of the multi-display laptop is the fact that you can set pre-set up workspace arrangements. So I have one for web browsing and file organization. I also have one for Photoshop, and I have one for video editing. And it's really just the press of two buttons that will switch you into any of those pre-configured workflows. It's incredible for video editing on the go, which is really what I need a laptop for most of the time. And it even comes with an active stylus. So you really can't go wrong with this thing. There's a Core i9 8-core processor, an RTX 2060 graphics card, 1TB of PCIe SSD storage, and 32 gigs of RAM. I want to thank, of course, Asus for sponsoring this video, and there are more details and product links in the description. Go check it out if you're looking for the best of the best with the best utility available on the market today. This is it. And it's going to be particularly useful in today's video because there's a lot of different parts that are going to the Hollywood vandalization process. So I have the perfect thing to test this out with. Henry Cavill, who you probably know plays Superman in all the recent Justice League and Superman movies, needed to grow a mustache for his role in Mission Impossible Fallout. So when they had him to come back and do some reshoots later in the process of filming Justice League, he was growing out his mustache and it cost them millions of dollars to CGI out the mustache. Well, I've got good news for you. Today, we're going to recreate what Justice League would have looked like if he had just kept the bloody mustache. What scene should we pick to recreate? Now, I know this isn't Justice League, but I feel like this scene needs a mustache. Save Martha! Oh, God. That scene is so bad. It just really lacks mustache. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Hey, there we go. I got a glorious sequence of images of one of the worst scenes in movie history. All right, now I just need to remind myself how to use this EbSynth program.
You've got to pick the right keyframe or keyframes and paint them.
Basically, what I think I'm looking for is a frame that shows the most referable detail in the character's face. So we need eyes and we need teeth. That's a good one. There we go. I'm just gonna drag this into Sketchbook and have a bit of a play. If I don't want to draw like this, I might put it on the bottom screen just so it's more comfortable to draw. There we go, look at that. That's what a real Superman looks like. That's perfect. Love it. Look at it! All right, let's save this. All right, next part of the tutorial. Teach me.
This is not some artificial intelligence.
What? I thought this was artificial intelligence. I used it in the title after I learned this while recording the video. I mean, that just makes me look misleading. Well, if it is an AI, then what the bloody hell is it?
EbSynth respects your style to the point that if you want to stylize a frame that contains objects that are not in your reference painting, it will explode.
Oh my God, I didn't read the fine print. It's a literal reinterpretation of style, but it always references the original. So if there are things that are in your drawing that weren't in the video, or that are in your video that weren't in your drawing, it's going to explode. Drag video there. Does that work? Did it work? Oh no. I just dragged it into the user interface in the YouTube video. Doesn't work that way. There's my program. Video, boom. Keyframes, boom. I don't know if this is gonna work, so I'm just gonna hit synth. 2, 3, 8, 5. Is it working? I think it's working. It's working! Oh. Mustache time. Is it done? It's done. It's done. Synth. Whatever. Hey! Let's drag in our original video and let's grab our synth frames. This is the scene. There is the first frame. We drag this across. Why am I so excited? I don't know, but this is cool. You ready? Fine. It works amazingly. Oh my god! Now let's get started for real. I am going to create a new ZenBook Duo layout thing for the process that I use to do this EbSynth thing. I'm going to anchor Photoshop in the bottom, and I'm just removing the drawing window and moving that to the right so I have as much drawing space as possible under my hand, and then all the tools on the left. I'm just going to try that. You ready? I'm going to save this as a layout. Number 4. Boom. So now I can go between my Premiere setup to watch the silly videos, and then I can go back to my EbSynth setup to make the silly videos. Speaking of, what silly video are we going to go with? Top 100 blockbusters. Come on, give me something good. Worldwide gross. Avengers Endgame. All right, stuff it. Let's do Thanos.
I want to see everything.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Definitely work with that. But you know what? I want to. Now that we know what we're doing, I want to do a few in a row. So next, what else we got in here? Ooh, Star Wars. I like that because in the recent Star Wars trailer, there was like a teaser that Rey was gonna be like a baddie. So I'm gonna see if I can find good footage of Rey to turn her into my own version of a baddie. Oh, this is sort of a cool scene. I could play with both of them here. Okay, that's good. Oh, there's so many. Ooh, Spider-Man. Again, another superhero one, but this is topical because the whole Marvel and Disney going, oh, I want Spider-Man. No, I want Spider-Man. Well, I made Spider-Man. Well, I bought Spider-Man. Well, Spider-Man's good. I'll charge you money for Spider-Man, but I want to keep Spider-Man. I should probably stop doing this. All right, we've got some videos. Let's start off with our friend Thanos. Let's bring him in here. Where's the bit of him? All right, let's bring this into Photoshop. So now it's time to have a play. Let's amp it up a bit. Let's go a bit more dramatic. And starting off with the lighting, it's very dark and gloomy. So let's really give it some pizzazz. So I'm going to tweak the levels a bit. Let's bring it up and make it a bit brighter. Bump the saturation. That's very nice. And you know what? I'm getting a bit of a Grimace vibe, and I've always thought Thanos looks like Grimace. So, I mean, why not just go all in with that? Grimace has these big eyebrows, but Thanos doesn't have any up here. So I'm just going to draw them, and I'm just hoping EbSynth doesn't freak out, or God forbid, explode. Does he have ears? He doesn't have ears! Sorry, buddy, the ears are going. Now you know how Nebula feels, tearing you apart piece by piece. All right, now for the outline. Let's do the frame of Grimos. Grimos! Like Thanos is, oh, this is good. This is good content. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Is there anything else that makes Grimace particularly grimacy? I guess he's got like these big cheeks, so I might pull that out. There you go. Now he's got a real grimace on his face. Because Grimace is an expression as well as a character, in case you didn't know. Freaking nice grimacy color here. That'll do. I won't go flat color like that, otherwise we're wasting all the beautiful work we've done. So let's find a good sort of overlay. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have the video. We have the keyframes. Watch this. I know what I'm doing now. It's working the first time. Because I'm a genius. Now that's running in the background and we know what we're doing now, so I'm gonna do all of these videos one at a time and then just convert them in the background as I move on to the next one, so that we can bring all of these in and enjoy them all together at the very end. Next, let's do some Star Wars. Oh, this is fun! Everyone's been assuming that these are the good guys in the movie so far. Obviously, there's a bit of a surprise at the end of the recent teaser trailer for the upcoming Star Wars, whatever the something, I don't know what the title is. I don't even care anymore. I think we should join in with subverting people's expectations, which is all the rage, by making these guys as evil as we possibly can. I think the overall color tweaking to start off with to set a nice foundation was a good idea with Grimos, so let's do that here. Let's tweak the levels, make it nice and contrasty, and we're gonna make it nice and evil looking. Do you know what? Maybe before we paint, we should have a play with the liquefy. Because after all, evil people are more angry, so let's make them more angry. Look at you with your, oh, I like the dark side because I'm evil. I think that's pretty good so far. And now we can actually have a bit of a proper play. I think it's going to be more impactful if Ray has her eyes open in this section. She'll be looking ahead, she'll be contemplative. Let's give her some proper like slits for nose like any evil person would have. Let's do the same with Luke here, but not the same. When I say the same, we're going to corrupt him, but we're not going to make him the same. This guy's going to have a bit of a unique look to him. Let's go for a more lizard aesthetic. He's been drinking too much green milk and it's got to him. I'm going to get a little bit fancy here. We'll give him some little teeth. I don't know if this is going to work. If anything is going to go bad, it's probably going to be these teeth because it has nothing to attach it to. Because remember, it's not AI. Beep, beep. We'll flick through these layer styles and... oh, bingo. Perfect. Love it. Maybe I'll desaturate the background a bit. Push it away, keep the focus on our beautiful character recreations here. And I'm pretty happy with that. All right, boom, video, boom, keyframes. And is it gonna work? Yes, it is, because I know what I'm doing. All right, last but not least, Spider-Man. Now this is a short clip, but I have a little idea I want to try. What I want to do, and this probably won't work, is see if I can make a deep fake. Specifically, I want to see if I can put Tobey Maguire's face on here and if it will render it properly. So I'm going to try and find a picture of Tobey Maguire, and he's got to be in roughly the same sort of position and expression. What? Someone's already done it! Oh, it's all right. We'll see how mine compares. So how am I going to do this? Well, let's just grab the face, copy that, paste it in here. Oh, this is going to be good. Now the question is, how well does it align? That looks like it lines up really well. Oh boy!
Pizza time.
That looks pretty good. Okay, let's save that. Now look, it's not perfect. But did you guys ever care about that? No, because this is fun as hell. All right, it's time. Everything is rendered. Let's remind ourselves the power of what we're about to witness.
Fine! Damn!
Oh, this is gonna be so good. We barely scratched the surface. And now it's time to dive in the deep end. Starting with Grimos. You ready? You're not ready. I'm not ready.
Scan it. I want to see everything.
It's pretty bad. Now, it didn't animate his eyes because they weren't attached to his eyes, so they weren't moving the way his eyes were because it's not AI. All right, Star Wars, let's get dramatic. Oh, this bodes well. You ready?
And between it all,
balance and energy,
Wow!
a force.
It's amazing! His mouth is great.
and between it all,
Oh, that's amazing. Look at that magic. Look at this. What is this magic? Oh, I love it. All right, Spider-Man. Let's see if EbSynth can do deepfakes. We know we can vandalize, but can we swap people? All right, Spider-Man, what have you got for me? Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Did it work? Oh, maybe it didn't work. Wait, did I even do it? It didn't work because I forgot to do it. All right, synthesize. I have hopes. I have high hopes for this one. What? Are we done? We're done. Synthesis complete. Let's watch.
I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, so close. It's not as good as a deepfake.
I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
But you know what? Today we have been on a real journey. We have re-mustached Henry Cavill the way he should have been. We've created the ultimate villain in Grimos. We've recreated the Star Wars franchise. This is amazing. This is absolutely my favorite. And then last but not least, we have attempted a deepfake. It hasn't really worked, but you know what? It's been fun trying. And we've learned that this sort of compositing, recreating tool can be used for powerful or even destructive things. But you know what they say? With great power comes great responsibility. It's a phrase I should have had in my head before I showed a huge amount of my audience how to do this. And now they can do it to anyone. Now, massive credit where credit is due. ASUS, who have sponsored this video and provided me with the ZenBook Pro Duo. This thing has run After Effects, Premiere, several web browsers, and EbSynth compositing in the background, and screen recorded 2 4K screens for this video all at once for hours straight. And hasn't batted an eyelid. This thing is powerful and it's really, really useful for creative purposes and super customizable. The extra screen real estate is just beyond useful, and then the added functionality of having preset saves for how you lay all your programs out and switching between those workflows with simply a tap of a couple of buttons. There we go. Let's open up our Photoshop layer. Boom, there we go. We're in Photoshop. If you're looking for an incredible laptop that can handle anything you're going to throw at it and have a lot of creative power and versatility, I can definitely recommend this. So of course, a huge thank you to ASUS and the ZenBook team for sponsoring this video. Make sure to go check them out. The link is in the description. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fun with art and creativity if you haven't. If you have any ideas for other ways that I can use this in the future, this whole defacing things, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, there are more videos over there for you to check out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.